vegans have run amok in this country and are now taking over local Chick-fil-A's. I have nothing against vegans. If you're a vegan and you want to do that, that's fine. That's good for you. I appreciate you, and I hope you're a productive member of society. And also, storming a Chick-fil-A and yelling at the employees, probably not the best way to bring people over to your side of thinking. But that happened the other day in a local Chick-fil-A. I'm not entirely sure where this is. I would assume vegans or PETA activists or whatever, people with nothing better to do, stormed in the Chick-fil-A and started chanting and yelling at the employees, yelling at the patrons of this fine dining establishment, and yelling overall at the internet. I'm going to play you this clip, and we will discuss the silliness and stupidity of it.
To a terrible life of pain, agony, and suffering. These animals are born in cage. Chick-fil-A murders 2 million
free.
Just like us!
Chickens want to live.
Just like us!
Families for a meal.
Just like us!
All animals want to live.
First of all, I hate to break this down so critically, I guess, but the first thing right off the bat there, the chant needs work. It's lackluster. It's not exciting. Just like us. Maybe if you have a whole host of people chanting it, but you've got 7 people there max talking. One person has a megaphone, so she's just standing out above the crowd. If you're going to have something like that, you need a better chant. I do offer chant writing services. If you go to my website, it's I can't get through this. The chants are not good. You need to have more solid chants. Not chants, chants. If you're going to storm a Chick-fil-A and you're going to use your evening to do that, at least come prepared to have a good solid chant that other people can join in with, that people understand. Something that's more even in the middle-ish, so that some people who may be patrons of that establishment, but maybe have some sort of sympathy towards your cause, might join in with. Bottom line here is just like us. Not really even on a tempo. It's not good. It's not a good look. You're not going to win over hearts and minds, which is really my main point here. The question that I have for these types of people who do these sorts of things, that glue themselves to the cement during the Thanksgiving parade, that insurrection at Chick-fil-A, and start yelling at the employees that chicken is bad, killing chickens are bad. What is your goal? Marcel said in the comment section, attention seekers. That's probably more accurate. If the goal is to get attention, you've done a good job. But there's several other ways to get attention. You don't have to do this. This is just upsetting people. And the reason for that is because I think they think in their mind, the goal is to actually get people to stop eating chicken or meat, whatever. Now, if that is the goal, if the actual goal is to end Chick-fil-A and stop eating meat, the question I have for you is, how many people do you think changed their mind based on your actions? If your goal is to convince someone of something, one way or the other, doesn't matter, but if your goal is to convince somebody of something, how have you seen that be most effective? Is it by storming into a restaurant and yelling at them with the megaphone? Do you think that strategy is going to implore someone to go, oh, yeah, what? Yeah, F Chick-fil-A. These guys, the person that came in here interrupting my meal with a megaphone yelling at me not to kill chickens, they're right. I am going to change my entire outlook on life based on this interaction. Has that ever happened? Ever? I don't think it has. Look, I understand changing people's minds on things is tedious work. But if you're going to attempt it, do it in a way that has been proven to be effective. I'm not going to tell you what that way is. There's lots of different ways. But I'll tell you what that way isn't. It's yelling at them while they're eating dinner through a megaphone at a Chick-fil-A. My guess is that a whole 0 people changed their minds on this particular issue because of this insurrection. And I'll go even further than that, and I'll say that probably there are people, maybe like myself, that are now going to go to Chick-fil-A specifically because of this sort of thing. What are we doing? What are we doing as a society? I don't know.